Fellow citizens, fellow Zimbabweans, today is 1 May, the Workers' Day. Today is the Workers' Day. I come to you at this important point in time, this particular juncture, to salute all the working men and women who toil for the betterment of our beautiful Zimbabwe. I must say, fellow workers, you are the living heroes of this great nation. You make us tick. You make us thrive. You make us shine instead. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. As you are aware, workers define the collective destiny of any nation. The dignity of any nation and any country is in the dignity of its working people. But the situation in Zimbabwe is dire, sorry, and gory. We live in a very sordid and corrupt environment. The reality continues to be harsh. We commemorate the Workers' Day when over 80% of our working population is unemployed. 3.5 million people, especially the young ones, are unemployed. 7.9 million people are living in abject poverty, according to the World Bank. The majority live below the poverty datum line, and our poverty datum line is $575. The average living wages are at about $275, and they fall short, far short of meeting the basic needs. You are aware that we have a regime of punitive tax thresholds. You are aware that most families cannot afford basic livelihoods. The basket of basic goods is 6 times higher than the minimum wage. That situation is untenable, unacceptable, and cannot be tolerated. Every worker deserves to thrive in an inclusive Zimbabwe, where everyone has access to fair and dignified employment opportunities and a balanced work environment. But we have to say, a new great Zimbabwe government, our citizens' government, will put in place a number of measures. 1, we will put a decent work agenda at the heart of our labor market policies. 2, we will elevate the TNF, the Tripartite Negotiating Forum, from the current talk show status to the prime policy formulation platform that it has to be. No public policy will be implemented in this country without passing through the TNF. 3, we will immediately grant public sector workers, government workers, the right to collective bargaining by ratifying and domesticating the International Labour Organization Convention 151. 3, we establish a living minimum wage through social dialogue, because nothing happens without them. Nothing happens without workers. Nothing happens without involvement. Number 4, we will also allow workers the free right and freedom to demonstrate and to demand and assert their rights. The idea of an inclusive Zimbabwe, free from poverty, corruption, and oppression, is the aspiration of all the citizens of Zimbabwe. In a Zimbabwe free from poverty, corruption, and oppression, the fruits of labor shall translate into economic progress and prosperity for all. Every family shall have a chance to prosper. Every citizen shall have a chance to shine. Every citizen shall be granted their opportunity to make a difference. The benefits of hard work shall accrue to the full and entire nation, and indeed reach all, not a few. Our country inenge yava yevese kwete yevene. In a corruption-free Zimbabwe, the fruits of labor will fuel economic prosperity, boost economic progress, benefiting all families. Workers deserve the freedom to freely choose a government that serves them. That makes the resolution of the disputed August 2023 general election a crucial step towards rearranging and acknowledging what is needed to correct the situation around workers' existence and livelihood. Collectively, we must resolve the broken politics, disputed elections, and the contested presidential office. An unelected government is incapable and unable of responding effectively to the workers' demands. For this reason, an unelected and illegitimate administration is indeed a burden not only to the nation, but in particular to the workers. We must and we will commit ourselves as a people, as citizens, to resolving the political crisis and strive towards a new inclusive Zimbabwe, where dreams and aspirations of every working person shall and can be realized. The aspirations of every Zimbabwean, individual or collective, is to align with the vision of a great, working, and prosperous Zimbabwe. But tell you what, I come on this May Day with good news. I have good news to you. I have good news for you workers of Zimbabwe. Change is coming. Change is inevitable. Change can't be avoided. We are doing everything within our power to make this a reality with immediacy and urgency that it deserves. We will fix the broken. We will deal with our politics. We will make sure that we deal with our 2023 disputed elections now and not in 2028. We can't postpone the problem. We must get our economy back on the rails. We must win back our mojo as a country. We need a citizen government for everyone. I know, you and I, together, providing our best, our task being to build a better country. The ask I have for you is to be able to join us as we walk on this path to build a better society. I thank you. We are in it. God is in it. God bless you. God bless Zimbabwe.